going on? Welcome back to Card Chats, episode 66. We're about to go live with Weapon X. He's going to join in, send a request like always, and then we're going to chop it up. He has a lot to talk about, he said, so I'm excited to speak with him. Another Canadian artist, very dope. So, just wait. There he is. Thanks to everybody who's been checking the recent episodes. I appreciate it. Looking forward to having more people on the road to 100 episodes. Around 66 today. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Oh. Hey.
Yo, how's it going?
Oh, bro.
Oh, not too much, just chilling.
Man, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, bro. How are you doing? How's your day?
Man. I gotta talk about it when we get off this. I can't talk about it right now, man. I was so close to catching a fucking charge earlier.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Man. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Shout out to everybody joining in for Weapon X. It's all your people, bro, not me.
Yo, what up? Yo, how's it going, Brittany? How's it going, Allie? I hope things are going good with you guys.
Yeah, thanks for joining. If you don't follow me, you probably don't. Give me a follow. I interview artists from Canada all over. I support everybody. So if you like hip-hop and music in general, hit me up and follow me. Get some insight on artists. And today, like I said, we got Weapon X. So, yo, while people are here, they know you. But for the people who have to tune in after the live, let them know who you are, where you're at, and what you're up to.
Yeah, so basically, I'm just in Calgary. I'm doing my thing. But I travel all over the place. I make rap music. I write songs for people. Yeah, that's essentially what I do. I plan shows. I organize shows and events. Yeah, that's essentially what I'm up to these days. That, and then I play video games and shit like everyone else, I guess.
Word. And I know you're trying to leave Calgary though, right? You're trying to find a different home to like bring your music to. It seems like
that's kind of the direction I want to take it. Is eventually I want to leave Calgary and just focus more where hip hop is predominantly cared for and appreciated, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? Like
I'm different. If I was in your position, because when I was younger, I was wanted to do the same thing. Everybody wanted to go to Toronto and shit, but I was like, yo, if I have the talent and shit, why would I go to somewhere where it's so predominantly like looked on and like everybody's battling for like a top spot? I'd rather go to a different area that doesn't have a huge scene, but it has a decent scene, and I could just go in there and show them my talent and just upstage it.
No shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like why people go to Toronto and battle to be number one when you could go to like, I don't know, let's say the East Coast, like let's say Nova Scotia, like they have a decent scene, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got Quake, they got Jordan, they got Jay Brew, they got R.I.P. Pat Stay. Man, you know, they got so many gems out there, but like it's a smaller scene. But if you're going there with like a big energy, then I'd rather go to like a smaller scene with big energy than go to a big scene with the same energy as everyone else.
No, I totally get what you're saying. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Plus, like, I don't know, Calgary's always kind of been home to me, and like it's always been the place that I go to after
cool,
I fuck
shit. I want to go to I've never been to Calgary, and I want to go to it. But like, what's the scene like out there? Because I know a few artists out there. Like I've talked to them, they're dope and shit. But like, what's the scene really like out there for like an artist?
The scene is really healthy out here. Actually, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the way it's going, with the way it's growing. I feel like a lot of Calgary artists are making a lot of moves. Calgary and the area artists are making a lot of moves that not a lot of other people are making right now, and it's unique. It's something fresh. It's not the same shit you're seeing on TikTok or Reels. It's some random funny shit, or it's some intense shit, or it's like, I don't know, it actually kind of has some shit behind it. I don't know. Like for me, it's really cool because I feel like with Canadian hip hop, I used to be all fucked up on everything, and like
Me
You,
too.
you know what I mean?
Me too,
Like,
bro.
yeah, yeah. So
Oh, good. Trust me, man. This is an open platform. We're honest on this shit. Yeah, I was fucked up on everything back in the day, man. I just got sober just a couple of years ago.
hey, fuck yeah, congrats, bro. Fucking, that's always a big step. I always try and gear people in the way of sobriety and whatever that may look like for them is uh is progress. You know what I mean? Compared to what they were once doing
Yeah,
or the
yo,
moves they were once
it's
taking.
a hard journey, bro. It's hard to get off the shit, especially like I don't know. It's hard. Like I say, I use Xanax for panic attacks, but
Yeah,
when I didn't have it, I'd have panic attacks. You know what I mean? Like so, and it's always around. So it was so fucking hard.
yeah, that makes sense. I didn't even use shit for panic attacks. I just literally hated reality so
That was
much
my
that it was just
excuse. That was my
yeah,
excuse. You know, like I
yeah.
said, oh yeah, I use Xanax for my panic attacks, and they're like, okay, then why are you taking 8? like, I'm like, I don't know. I had a big panic attack.
Yo, what up, Emmy? How's it going? Where from Canada? Where are you from in Canada?
Yeah,
Yep.
shout out Canada, Mr.
What up,
Malice. What's up?
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, everybody, if you don't follow me and you want to follow me to see hip hop interviews and interviews of different sorts, give me a follow. And if you want an interview, just hit my messages and we can set it up. It's a pretty fast turnaround. I mean, we got this done pretty quick. It was supposed to happen last week, but things got fucked up. But, I kept my word. We're here.
Yeah, life happens 100%. I've been writing a new set actually. It's funny because I feel like this would be a good way to kind of announce this as
Do it.
well. So I don't have the official poster from Cowboys yet, but Cowboys is the club in Calgary that's doing the thing. Yo, what up? How's it going, JC? What up, Brandon? Let's go Canada. No shit.
Word up.
So yeah, I got the accept from that Cowboys contest where basically you get an opportunity to open for Jack Harlow, Kid Leroy, Ice Cube, 24K
That's
Golden,
dope.
um, and then there's some of the other acts as well. I'm pretty sure there's like other rounds and other genres that are like more geared towards the country stuff and all that kind of thing. And then they're doing those on different
Yeah.
nights. But yeah, I got accepted to the one at See You at Cowboys. Yeah, let's go YC. Hell yeah, that's gonna be a good competition. Like I said, the scene's healthy in Calgary.
Yeah. YC, hit me
And
up.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, hit
that's dope,
up.
bro. I'm glad that you're getting opportunities like that.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I'm gonna be sending a link to all the people that I would think would want to come check it out, kind of thing. And basically, you gotta just go onto the link, enter in your information about like who's gonna be in your party and all that kind of thing. How many people are coming with you?
Yeah.
And how many people are coming to vote? And I just need all of Calgary and area to just rock with me on this one because I just wrote a brand new set list. So they asked for no vulgar lyrics. They asked for no lewd lyrics with this competition kind of thing. So I wrote a brand new set list, 4 new songs that are just, I don't know, raw like emotion and storytelling and bars and just, I don't know, classic hip
So
hop.
like boom
Like
bap,
just,
like boom bap.
no, you couldn't call it boom bap, but I did, no, but I did my thing for sure. It's a different kind of element of what I bring into the table. Because I feel like with what I've been bringing to the table for the most part and the sound that I've been going for in the most, the sound I've been going for primarily
Right.
would be like that bouncy trap beats, but like with some like real life shit thrown into it kind of thing. And I feel like that's kind of the direction that I want to keep going with it kind of thing.
Where and what was your most recent release?
So my most recent release was Boss, and that one was
I heard that.
it's funny. That one was written 2 years ago. The shit I'm working on now is just otherworldly. Yo, peace out, Emmy.
Peace out, Emmy.
The shit I'm working on right now is just kind of otherworldly. It's like, I don't know, because I'll have
Elaborate.
gigs.
I'm interested.
I don't know. I'm just trying to top myself in every aspect of the word. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to have my flows like tighter flows, more solid delivery, less fucking around with my voice and just going in and rapping and shit.
What do you have a hard time with when you're recording? Like when you talk about your voice, what do you mean? Like, do you try Did you try changing it? Did you try like adding to it? Like, I know some people try to add some bass to it, and sometimes it doesn't work.
It's not really like that for me. Like I don't know. I have a lot of like natural high pitches when I'm rapping.
Okay.
So like my shit will go like
Bro,
I don't really know.
it doesn't. That's you though. It's what makes Weapon X unique. You know what I mean? Like, embrace it. You can.
How high fucking mint. Hey, I appreciate that. I love performing How High. That's probably my favorite song to perform. Yo, what up, Haley? How's it going?
So, and didn't you have another competition you were in, or was that the Cowboys one that you've been talking about on Facebook?
No, so I was gonna hit this audition for this other one, but I just got accepted into the festival for Summer Revolution in Calgary.
Okay.
Fresh Out the Trap presents Summer Revolution. It's 2 days of absolute just partying and having a good time and vibes and good music.
Yeah.
The first two headliners that they announced, they were at the Rolling Loud Toronto show.
Okay.
So they announced David Kamara, and so David Kamara's more dance hall kind of vibes, and then the other guy they accepted is Ram Riddles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're at the festival then? You don't even have to audition?
Yeah, I'm at the festival, but I'm still going to the audition. I mean, I sent them my track, so
yeah, word.
We're trying to turn up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. So when's the festival?
That one's gonna be June 9th and 10th.
Word. Okay, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you. And then I also just got on another show, July 14th at the Attic. It's just a small little intimate show. Ray the Nihilist is from Household Records. Yeah, 100%.
I did an interview with him. It's on one of my recent On the Line with interviews, like the big podcast. He's on that episode.
Oh, yeah.
He was on after Junk premiered it, and then Ray the Nihilist came on because I talked to Ray after the Lions Eat Goats tour with Stitch and Junk, and then I talked to Junk just before they went on tour and just after the album and went #1.
Yeah, Christian Archibald and I, that's homie who I roll with. We make music together. We do photo shoots, all that kind of shit. We throw shows together, throw events, that kind of thing.
Okay, that's what's up. Shout out Ray the Nihilist, though, man. He's a genuine dude. He's real nice.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, I'm on the. He's doing a tour across. I don't know if it's across Western Canada or what exactly is going on with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's doing a little tour. Calgary is the first stop, and they're doing it at this little spot in Inglewood called the Attic. Tickets are already on sale. You can holler at me and get at me for those.
Buy tickets from the artist, not online.
Yeah, buy tickets from the artists. If they have hard copy tickets, it really helps artists for sure.
Yeah, you don't get shit when they buy it online.
Yeah. I mean, if you're working with a good promoter, you definitely do. But it's
What's up, Andy?
Yo, what up?
He's a solid guy. He loves Canadian hip hop.
Oh hell yeah, that's what's up. Canadian hip hop saved my life, like I was telling you earlier.
You're familiar with Chocolare?
Yeah, 100%.
So when I talked to him, we had a big conversation about this, like when people talk about hip hop and like Americans talk about hip hop and they say like, yeah, he's a big Canadian hip hop artist and shit. Chocolate like, man, I hate when people do that shit because like it's not a different genre, it's hip hop, you know? So like why do they always have to say Canadian hip hop? Like, and I'm like, you know what, bro, that's true. You know what I mean? Like everyone's like, yo, he's a dope Canadian hip hop artist. Yo, he makes Canadian hip hop. But like, yo, Canadian hip hop's not a subgenre, it's just hip hop.
Yeah,
You know, and I
yeah,
make that mistake all the time too. Don't get me wrong. I say it because I genuinely support I support all hip hop and all artists and any artist in any aspect, whether it's visual arts or music or dance or theater, whatever it is. Okay, but I mean, like when I interview people, it's usually hip hop artists, and like I try to just say hip hop artists, but I always add the Canadian just because I'm like I think it's because I'm just a proud Canadian.
yeah. See,
You know, like
I find it.
I'm so proud. I'm such a proud Canadian. After every sentence, I should be writing sorry.
Yeah, no doubt,
or
no doubt.
just gonna get past you here.
No shit.
For real though.
That's funny.
No, that's dope though, bro. Like I was saying, like I just brought that up because we keep saying Canadian hip hop artists and shit, and I'm like, all I'm thinking in my head is me and Chuck Lara had this conversation for like 45 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, he's right.
I find it's like more satisfying when you know it's Canadian hip hop because you've grown up here and
Yeah.
and it's so close to home to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I definitely feel you. You know what I mean? Like I see both sides of it, and I agree with whatever. Like I'm like it's just hard to change. I'm just so used to saying like Canadian hip hop artists or hip hop artists from Atlanta and shit. Like it's different. You know what I mean? So like I just don't like how other artists look at Canadian hip hop as like a subgenre. It's like they're trying to like demean or like belittle what we do as artists.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm glad that Canadian hip hop kind of has its own subgenre because I feel like as someone who kind of hopped on that wagon 6 years ago, like I've been writing since I was 8 years old, but as someone who kind of hopped on that wagon of releasing shit and doing shit other than cell phone videos,
Yeah.
that it was kind of one of those things that I don't know, like I'm proud to be in this scene full of like very talented, diverse, unique individuals.
Canada has a very, very strong roster of spitters, bro. Like if every single one of those artists that we know that really, really put on for Canada right now at this moment, like were to go like head to head with some of the American artists that they're putting on right now, we would eat their shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the truth.
Like we would clean the floor with them. You know, like they get smashed so hard that their face would be on the vinyl.
Yeah.
And no disrespect, I'm not hating on no American artists, but yo, the people you're putting on right now are fucking trash sometimes. I'm sorry.
I mean, there's like, I don't know, Ritz is really dope to me. Chris Webby's really dope.
Yeah.
Echo is really dope.
Yeah, Echo and Fitz just did a dope track.
Yeah, that was actually a really cool track, actually.
Shout out to Fitz, yo, because I definitely want him on the fucking podcast one day. And same with Echo. I keep trying to hit him up on his comments, but he always replies with like something, like some emoji and shit. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, you kind of. I've been following.
Replies, but like.
I've been following Echo for years, and it's kind of like, I actually, it's cool because they're coming to Calgary on my birthday, so I'm gonna go check out that show and vibe out. And
if you end up talking to Echo, bro, hit me up with a video chat so I can just say like, yo, look, I tried trying to on your comments, now I gotta do it face to face by video chat. You want to do an interview or not? Bro, I'm telling you.
No doubt.
Well, I will straight up just go reckless on people. Like, yo, hit me with a video chat when you're with so and so. I need to talk to him face to face.
No shit. I don't blame you though.
Yeah, man. Like, I have a homie, Kronos, out in New Mexico. He's doing a show with Kasky, Little White, and who's the other guy? Fuck, I should know this. But anyway, Cassidy and them. And I was like, yo, when you're there, and Ritz. He's with Ritz. I was
Oh,
like,
hell yeah.
yeah, so I was like, yo, you got to hit me on a video chat so I could just be with all three of them and be like, yo, come on the fucking podcast.
I feel like for the most part, I've been listening to like old music for the most part lately, though. Like not even rap. Like I've been jamming like.
They call me, I'm an old head to a lot of people, bro, so I do still listen to a lot of the old shit. And they're always like, yo, you're such an old head. I'm like, yeah, okay, I fucking know. You know, like, okay.
I grew up on like MF Doom and like
Yes.
Nas and Yang and fucking.
I think you missed the bar that I spit the other day. Oh, I didn't spit it. I wrote it down. It's on Facebook. I'll tag you on it later. But it's an MF Doom reference. Oh, bro, it was such a hard bar.
That's what.
I'm so glad Facebook has memories because I was like, oh fuck, I said that.
Yeah, I think one of the first beats I ever freestyled to was an MF Doom beat actually.
Yeah. I think the first beat I ever freestyled to was "Ambition of a Rider" by Tupac.
Yeah, that's a classic for sure.
Good one. And Hail Mary, that was a fucking wicked instrumental.
Yeah,
but
Hail Mary goes hard. Sure.
Yeah. So what? You made a new set. You were saying, what about like a project? Are you working on a project right now?
So yeah, basically what I'm doing for my projects this year is I'm just dropping short projects. Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna drop a few short projects throughout the year, and that's just and then I'm gonna throw a few singles into the mix, and then Christian and I got some other stuff that we're working on as well. So
hey, Christian's your producer?
No, my producer is Nick David.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to get familiar with his work.
Yeah, he's
Did he do Boss?
Yeah, he made the beat for Boss, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, he's dope. He's got a vibe, that's for sure, yeah.
Yeah, he definitely, and that is cool because that beat was like 2 years ago. Like that beat was an old beat when I chose it.
That's what I'm doing right now. Like I have my email full of beats from people that have sent me them because I used to make music. I stopped like 10 years ago, but I started recently. Well, not recently. I always wrote, but like after I stopped recording, I kept writing. But now I write like consistently again. So yeah. I have an email folder just full of beats, and I was going through them, and I looked at the date, and I'm like 2015. I was like, holy fuck, man. I'm like, dude must be waiting. Like, yo, when the fuck is this dude gonna do the track?
Yeah.
No shit. In Sweden, I'm gonna send it to him like 6 years later. He'll be like, finally. I'll be like, sorry, bro, it's the time difference.
I always go through my old emails because, like, I think it was J. Cole who said it on a record. It's like however many times you hear a beat, it could be like the 300th time, and it could just hit a certain way because of the way you're feeling and things that are happening around you, and the emotions and all that kind of shit.
I agree with you 100%. Well, I agree with you and J. Cole 100%. But like, bro, I have a beat on there that I got. And it's just like once I started playing, like that's how when I know I'm gonna write a good track is when like I hear the beat and the first thing that comes to mind is a lyric. I'm like, holy fuck, here we go.
No doubt.
I just can't stop. I can't stop until I'm finished it, and that's my problem. So, like, if I'm not done, like, I can write fast sometimes, but sometimes I'm, like, taking my time, and I'm like, fuck, man, I've heard this beat, like, 80 times. Why can't
I find when I'm going for, like, more of a radio song, I'll take more time with a song. But, like, if I'm just doing me and going the fuck off, like I enjoy doing kind of thing, then that's, like, it's, like, a 20 to 30-minute thing for me for a verse.
So with your name being Weapon X, are you an X-Men fan?
Yeah, the X-Men comic books, that's my shit for sure.
The Wolverine, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, my guy, my dog is named after Wolverine. His name's Logan.
That's sick.
Bro, I was telling my older brother, I'm like, I gotta go do an interview. He's like, with who? I'm like, his name's Weapon X. He was like, tell him his name's dope.
Yeah, that's what's up.
No, definitely, man. Yo, what's going on, bro? Thanks for joining. I don't know. I think that's one of your people.
Yeah, young LA.
Oh, I think doesn't he live in my part of town? Doesn't he live in Gatineau?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yo, what up, Young LA, bro? Hit me up, bro. I know he works with my guy Kim on the beat and shit. So,
Hell yeah. That's
I
another thing about
LA. I saw the X and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is Yox NGLA?
that's
I'm all high and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is Yox NGLA?
no doubt.
Shit. But yeah,
That's,
so what Weapon X was that the name you just chose right off the bat, or did you have to think about it for a while?
oh, my original name that I went with was Special K because my name starts with a K,
Special K.
and I was a little mixed up and fucked up kind of thing. So
Okay, fair enough. And then
so that was
how long did you go by that name for? Yo, Big Homie West, what's going on? We got Vermont in the fucking building.
no shit.
Word. Yo, Big
Um,
Homie West is a big name out in Vermont, bro. He's a spitter.
that's dope. That's dope. Hell
Mm-hmm.
yeah. That's another thing I wanted to say about like hip hop and shit. Like you don't really hear of people until like you're in one of those groups that has the same interests as
Bro,
everyone. Like
this class.
if you're a model train if you're a model train person, you got to go to model train events. If you're a fucking karate person, you got to go to karate events. I don't know.
Model trains. This
I was
guy.
just thinking. I was just thinking Trailer Park Boys vibes, like
Oh, bro.
Trailer Park Boys type beats.
Yeah. Oh man. I was just reading Trailer Park Boys quotes last night, laughing my fucking ass off.
No doubt.
Fucking Ricky sees a raccoon. Look, it's a raccoon.
Yeah, that's a Canadian treasure
Hell yeah.
of a TV show.
Shout out my guy Jon Snow and shout out Quake for being the new fucking Trailer Park Boys show as background fucking actors and shit. That's dope.
Oh, hell yeah, shout out Jon Snow. No shit.
Yeah, Jon Snow, King of the North.
Yeah, that's crazy. See, like
The North
these are all people.
members.
Yeah, these are all people that I met over the years. This is just, I don't know. It's cool to just be at an event and then you'll hear names of people you know that you've been seeing grinding as well, or people who kind of took a step back, or people who have went full force with the shit kind of thing.
I gotta give Quake a fucking very big fucking round of applause for how he's dealt with the loss of his best friend Pat Stay and like how much work he's put in since his death. And like, yo, his new album, The Dark Room, he's having a performance there. I think on the 21st of April at I forget where it is. It's on his Facebook page, but I shared it. But yeah, his EP, The Dark Room, comes out that day. He's performing
Hell
it.
yeah.
Shout out to Quake, bro. I know how hard it was for you to deal with that shit. Well, I can only imagine how hard it was to deal with that shit. But
Yeah.
shout out to you for putting on, and you've genuinely evolved to like a whole different artist. And like in the sadness, it's probably fucking because of Pat Stay that he's evolved into a whole another artist. Like he's gone from one level to another in like 6 months. Actually,
Yeah, like it's cool because every time I hear Quake personally, I feel like it's just a huge level up. Every project is just a huge level up.
man.
And it's really inspiring as an artist to see that kind of thing.
Yeah, word, bro. And like I swear, man, he's that new album is gonna be so different than his other stuff. And like I've been listening to Quake since he was making music with like KO, man. That like Quake and KO vibe back in the day. Boy, that shit was fucking flames, man. I miss that shit.
Yeah.
And my guy Jordan or JRDN that he goes by now. Like when Quake works with him is it's always a vibe, man. Like I love Halifax, man. Halifax has some amazing artists.
But I feel like there's not many shows out there though.
That's the thing, man. That's what I'm saying. Like if you go out there and you're like your vision is creating shows and creating more of a culture in the scene, and I said like you go to a smaller area with a bigger energy and you start putting on those shows, then bro, imagine the amount of fucking respect and admiration you're gonna get from there when you're not even from there, but you're there to help a city that you're not even from. You know, there's a
No.
lot more. There's so much different vision that you could get from that than just trying to, like I said, go into the same place everyone else is sharing the same energy, and it just ends up in a fucking war all the time. Look at how many fucking artists from Toronto have died because they're all trying to do the same thing. And they're mixed up with other shit, obviously, but I mean, at the same time, like, a lot of this rap shit gets too far into the head, and then their head gets too far into the streets, and it's a bad mix. But that's why, like, I'm saying, like, smaller spot, bigger vision, bigger energy, probably bigger outcome.
That's what I'm saying. Like personally, like I feel like authenticity in hip hop is like not really as
Authentic anymore.
yeah, 100%. I feel like a lot of people aren't really spitting the shit they're doing, and it's almost like a whole different genre
Yeah.
when you're doing shit like that.
Yep. Shout out to
I've
613, bro. He's a dope artist, visual artist. He puts his stickers all over Ottawa. It's amazing, all over Gatineau.
had
I'm gonna cop one of his bucket hats at the end of the month. Shout out to my sponsor though that I'm rocking today. My bad. I don't mean to interrupt you, bro, but gotta do my little plug for him. Shout out to Diamonds Rising. I got the bucket hat on, got the tracksuit on tonight. So shout out my guy Fabian Navarro out in New Mexico. We're gonna do a giveaway soon. So anybody interested in a new hoodie or a fucking or a new bucket hat, you know, it's a dope merchandise, a dope company. They're rising in New Mexico, and now I'm bringing it to Canada. Cross-border partnership, baby. What's up? So yeah,
that's crazy.
here, hit me up, follow me. We're gonna do a giveaway soon, and you might get lucky and get one of the hoodies, and they're dope. I swear to God, they're dope.
Yeah, follow my man's on the line with. I appreciate him inviting me onto this.
It's not over, bro. You're still good. We still got some time.
Okay, hell yeah, okay.
Off, homie. No, I was just plugging my guy so I don't forget later because I'm baked and I'm gonna forget. I know I would.
Nah, fair enough. Fair enough.
So no, but like I was saying, like if you brought that energy about bringing shows up and starting shows and events, and you brought that to like Halifax, for example, like I think you would get a very good outcome because it's something people are looking for. You know what I mean? The consumer's looking for that right now.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's not easy to do because I guess people really just feel like there's not enough support, but there's so much more support than they think. Like, I mean, even just a regular person walking by a bar that night and they hear music inside it in Halifax, they're more likely to walk into there than to keep walking to find a specific bar they want.
Yeah, that
I've
makes
witnessed
sense.
that firsthand when I was there, like going to the bar and shit. Like I'd be walking and I'd be like, "Yo, let's hit this club," and they'd be like, "No, the music's playing here already. Let's just go in there." And I'm like, "That's a way different fucking thought process than I have."
Yeah, no shit.
But you know, like, and I'd go in and there'd be a fucking show going on, and I was like, "Yo, this is dope. Fuck, like, this is very dope." And so, like, that's what I mean, man. Smaller area, bigger energy. That's how I see. That's my vision. You know, I'm just giving an example, just giving like an idea. I'm not saying that you have to take it and run with it. I never give people advice to try and put it in their head. I just throw it out there. So whoever wants it after they watch the interview could listen.
Yeah, that makes
White cheddar is my favorite cheese.
white cheddar is my favorite cheese. No doubt.
Real shit. Thank you for coming on. I really hope you follow me, White Cheddar. I love that cheese. From a 705 at that. Isn't that Hamilton? Or
I think, I don't know.
No, I know it's somewhere like that. Mississauga, maybe? No.
I'm bad with the area codes.
Yep. What's 705 area code again? I know it's Ontario. I better be right. Oh! Shit, yeah, I was right.
No doubt.
Dude, that should be a new fucking game. Every time someone comes on my conversations with people and I see area code, you gotta guess the area code. Doom, 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 doom.
That's funny.
So, yeah, what these small projects you're working on? What are you Northern Ontario? Sudbury, that's it. So, what do you? So, what are these small projects you're working on? Are you doing like 3-pack EPs or like what's the deal?
I'm essentially thinking 3-4 is kind of the length I wanted
Drop them.
to keep it around this time kind of thing. And then I feel like I'll do a full length in the future, but I don't know. I just want to focus my mind on short projects right now and really putting the love and care into the songs that I'm putting out, and um, making sure that they have as big of a message as the rest of my music and the rest of my.
And what's the message that you're trying to relay in your music? If people haven't heard it, what, like, if you have to describe the message you're trying to relay, what is it?
Basically, what I'm trying to say with my music is like, there's other routes you can take than like all the fucked up ones kind of thing.
Right.
Like, I found myself in so many fucked up situations in the past, and I feel like it's music that has kind of gotten me out of it every time. And even like I was telling you earlier, I feel like Canadian hip hop was like one of those big things that kind of pushed me in towards getting sober off like opiates and shit.
My man, I'm proud of you.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, I know all about that shit, bro. It's all, like I said, man, it's always around me. It's hard not to want to go back to it and shit, but especially when I'm going through the shit I'm dealing with right now, it's just fucking constant and fucking so overwhelming and overbearing that I'm like, man, I need some fucking Xanax so bad.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
That's
I'm not gonna bother, because I know I'm gonna end up taking too much and just end up fucking knocking out for good, and I don't want to be doing that shit. He's climbing the ladder. So much love to you. Oh, okay.
much love, White Cheddar.
You know White Cheddar?
Yeah, we've spoken a couple times.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
I was just gonna say, I was like, wow, she's really, really nice, and she really loves you. Shout out Oh So Good, man. He's a legend, bro. That's my dog. He's helped me out a lot during the past year, man, and I still need to get back to him. But yo, I really appreciate you helping me out, man. I hope, if you're still in the chat, if you're not and you watch this, much love to you. Oh So Good. You're a legend. Always have been, always will be. So yeah, shout out to you. And do you have a the small project that you're dropping next? Do you have a date or a name for it yet?
I'm just kind of rolling with the punches and seeing what
I feel you.
Seeing what my brain comes up with. Usually it comes to me at like a really weird time, and I'm just like, yep, that's the fucking one. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. It just comes to me at like 1 in the morning, or like a fucking, like, I don't know, random ass time at like
I feel you.
and
I used to do the same thing. I make all my music, and then like after I had like a bunch of tracks, I'd be like, so what am I gonna name it?
Oh, I know my tracks. I definitely try and name my track like right after each time, kind of thing, just so it's like fresh in the mind of, oh, I can call this one when I'm referring to it, kind of thing.
Right.
But I feel like the next project that I'm releasing is music from 2 years ago that I never really knew which direction to take it in. So it's a lot of experimentation and just kind of how I was feeling at the time.
Word.
So
Word. All right.
It's probably
so
probably like four tracks of like life lessons, I guess.
Life lessons. All right. That should be the name of the album.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool.
I think we just came up with the name of your fucking EP, bro.
New shit.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's why I do these shows, man. We always come up with some shit.
Shit. I like that.
Yeah, but yo, look, we'll wrap it up here, because I know Instagram likes to cut people off at 60 minutes now. I don't know why the fuck they do that. They're assholes. But anyways, bro, when you after your next show, when you go to do that set, after you're doing it or while you're doing it, if you get footage, send it to me, and then we'll do an interview differently on a different platform, and then we'll add your performance footage into it and make like a little exclusive video if you want. Because I'm trying
Yeah,
to do some with shit like that. So if you want to help and be part of that, I mean, different platforms. I mean, I'm not monetizing off it. It's all just straight promotion, to be honest.
that's what I'm saying. I love shit like that. We all gotta. I don't know. I've never really like. Obviously, I understand the competition in hip hop, but also at the same time, there's a lot of cats who live in the same city who would benefit way more working with one another than
Goddamn.
than messing around and
Yeah, I say the same thing about here, man. It's always the people who try to be gatekeepers, man.
which is fucked.
Yes, very fucked, because half the time the people that are playing gatekeeper are fucking garbage.
Yeah, no shit.
You know, and like, not to say that, don't keep making your music. It's just not for me. But I don't know who the fuck made you gatekeeper. You know, like.
Yeah.
So, who in Calgary, like, who are like who would you consider like are in like the top tier of the Calgary artists right now? Because I'm not really familiar with the scene.
There's a lot of good motherfuckers. I feel like I'm gonna forget some names and I'm gonna have to holler at them later and be like, yo, you still dope.
I mean, just name a few. You don't have to say it like in an order or anything. It's not like me trying to get like a competition of them. I just want to get an idea of who like out there is really out there.
Like I said, my team that I work with is really dope. Christian Archibald, Spectrum, SPC, TRM. He's really dope. He just put out a 3-track.
That's Archibald?
Yeah, Christian Archibald, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, I've heard his shit.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, my bad, bro. I didn't know his real name.
Yeah, no, we have a few tracks out together, so and then I would probably say, I don't know, Hot Boy Banks, he's definitely killing shit. PK to Dawn, fucking the whole Nanbert Maynard crew, Cray, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Cray's dope. Cray's dope. He sounds like Juice WRLD.
I gotta check them out, man. I definitely gotta check them out. I gotta get more familiar with the Calgary scene.
Yeah, it's obviously every scene's very clicky. I find anywhere you go, a lot of scenes are very clicky. But
You're right.
I don't know. I feel like we're gearing more towards working with one another as opposed to straying away from each other and dissing each other. Yeah.
Like I said, man, collaborating is one of the most important things in business, and people seem to forget that. But it's because once all these everything is so number based now, so anything that someone has numbers on, it just gets to their head, and it's just they don't realize that those numbers aren't really paying you yet, unless those numbers that you have that I see on your page are coming out to your show at the same numbers.
Yeah.
It's not paying. So the numbers really shouldn't be getting to your head.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. With me at like 125 monthlies, you divide that in like half, and you know what I mean? I should be able to bring out that many people to a show in Calgary, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless it's a small scale show, then I should be able to bring out 10, 20 people. If it's a larger scale show, I should be able to bring out the 75 to 100 people kind of thing. I should have that kind of draw. Otherwise, I shouldn't be doing those kind of shows.
Numbers. If they don't notice that they're not bringing out the numbers that their pages and their Instagrams and their views on videos on whatever platform it is aren't coming out to the shows, then those people are just on the internet. You know what I mean?
Like if you do a big show and you have nobody to go and talk to afterwards in the crowd, like obviously, like I would hope you're talking to people. Like I would hope you'd be like networking and interacting with people and be like, hey, hope you're having a good night. Did you happen to see my performance or anything along those? You know what I mean? Just something to bring it up.
No,
it's fresh,
bro.
it's fresh in their minds. You wanna kind of have 10 or 20 of those people know you by the end of the night and feel like they've connected to you in some way, or have resonated with the words you said or what you did on stage, kind of thing.
Yeah, they felt that they related to like the performance. If they relate to the performance, you've won them over right away.
100%.
Like I said,
100%.
I was in it for a long time. I know a lot of the ins and outs. I'm rusty, but I still remember the ins and outs. I still remember the rules, and like, so
I'm
like,
just basically telling like rappers who like are just kind of getting on their grind now. It's like if you're doing a show like that and you aren't really pulling a crowd, you better make sure that you're talking to the people in the audience to be able to pull a crowd next time.
you got to present yourself, bro. You got to sell yourself. You are your brand.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like, yeah, you can make merch with a logo or something. You know what I mean? That's cool, bro. But like, when you're on that stage, bro, you are representing that company. You are representing that brand. You are representing that industry, that empire, whatever you want to call yourself. You're there.
And another thing I find is like not a lot of new artists really know who their demographic is or who they're speaking to or who their music is for. Thing, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's something that you kind of have to have in mind before you go out and really go on this journey and be like, okay, I'm making music. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is just the fucking way it's going.
The way I see it is, any artist just starting up and trying to get onto this path and this journey, man, the first little while is all trial and error. You know, it's trial and error throughout it. And I mean, even when you get to a good spot, it's trial and error. You don't know what's gonna hit and what's gonna miss. You know what I mean? Like a lot of this shit, bro, honestly, it all comes down to a lucky shot. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of it's based on luck. A lot of the business part, the connection parts are based on luck. You know what I mean? Like, you got a show with somebody big, you get to talk to them, you got a collaboration or something. That's based on luck. You were lucky to be on that bill, okay? It could have easily been anybody else on that bill, and they could have got that collaboration and got up to a new height. You know, but it's you. So like, if you're out there representing your brand on that stage, you better make sure that you're staying there and you're talking to everybody, like you said, but you're also going to the main artist after and you're talking to him and asking if he saw your performance.
Exactly.
Because if he watched the performance, then that's a good look.
Getting that meet and greet line, and then do all your talking with everyone afterwards. Getting the meet and greet line, like, give your daps to all your people kind of thing, but getting the meet and greet line, try and establish that connection for sure.
Definitely, bro. All right, so look, we're going to come back to you after your next set. And you'll let us know how it went. We'll do that other platform, like I said. Get some footage for me so we can chop it up and put it in, make a little video. I'm sure you have compilation of other footage of your other performances of the past we could use too. So, yeah. So before we go, everybody that's on, thank you for joining.
Thank you for joining. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for coming on. This episode 66 of Car Chats. We got my man Whoopin' X here out of Calgary. So bro, I really appreciate you coming on, man. We'll have you on again soon. You're always welcome on, like I told you, man, on the line with family. So anybody watching this, if you share this, hashtag OTLW, that's on the line with. Much love to everybody that came on. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for showing love. Thank you for being a fan. Thank you for listening. And thank you for supporting Canadian hip-hop artists like Weapon X and everybody else. Be sure to check my other interviews. And again, shout out to Diamonds Rising right here. You know, it's official now. We're going to be doing a giveaway soon. You know, it's official. So, yeah, you know, I got the whole shit, bro. I got it all today. I got the keychain. I got the bucket hat. I got the tracksuit on. You know, I'm out here representing like I told them I'm going to do. So shout out Fabian Navarro. Go check out Diamonds Rising. He's in New Mexico. But if you're ever really trying to spend that money, you got a wicked video done from someone, I'm sure that he'd come out and do something with you. But till then, go check out the merch, Diamonds Rising merch. I'll put it in the description. And make sure you go stream my man's latest single, Boss, by Weapon X. I'm your man, Hanley. This has been Car Chats, and you already know what everybody has a great night. And yo, Weapon X, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it. Good luck, and stay up, man, and hit me up. And you know where to hit me, bro. If you're ever going through anything, you know who to holler at.
100%. Appreciate you. Thank you, bro. Have a
Peace,
great
bro.
night.
Have a
Everyone else.
good night.
Night.
Peace out.
Peace.
Hey. God damn it, people calling. All right. Everybody watching this part of the video, don't watch it. It's just me talking shit. All right.